What does God say about prayer? Psalms 34-17 The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3 Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things, which thou knowest not. Matthew chapter 6 verses 5-8 And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Matthew chapter 6 verse 6 But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Matthew chapter 6 verse 7 But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Matthew chapter 6 verses 9-13 After this manner therefore pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Matthew chapter 26 verse 41 Watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Mark chapter 11 verse 24 Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. Luke chapter 11 verse 9 And I say unto you, ask, and it shall be given you, seek, and ye shall find, knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Luke chapter 18 verse 1 And he spake a parable unto them, to this end, that men ought always to pray, and not to faint. John chapter 15 verse 7 If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Romans chapter 8 verse 26 Likewise the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 18 Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving let your requests be made known unto God. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 17 Pray without ceasing. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verses 1-4 I exhort therefore, that, first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks, be made for all men. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 5 For there is one God, and one mediator between God and men, the man Christ Jesus. James chapter 5 verse 16 Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much.